What if Germany existed in 1444? Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be taking a look at what would happen if Germany existed in 1444. Before we begin, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you enjoy this video. Only 10% of you are subscribed, so it would really mean a lot. So as you can see here, I formed Germany. It's November 12th, 1444, and I tried to make their borders as accurate as possible. Of course, there may be some mistakes here and there, but you get the point. And obviously they have a lot of troops right now because of all the countries I merged. We can see the German imperial national ideas here. They start off with plus 15% infantry combat ability and plus 1 yearly legitimacy, and they're also out of the HRE, so that's going to be interesting to see. They also have permaclaims on Poland, on the rest of South Germany, on Italy, on France, and the lowlands. So let's see how Germany in 1444 will fare against the rest of Europe, and we'll come back in 5 to 10 years and see what's up. So it's only been about 8 years, and I just had to pause here because Germany has already started to absolutely dominate Europe. So they've taken Eschtal, Inntal, and Burgons from Austria, and they've full annexed Friesland, taken Friesland and Groningen from it. And now they have just declared a war against France in the German conquest of Why would they declare for that? Anyway, they're absolutely crushing France. As you can see, they already have 73% war score and are just smashing through their forts. Let's see how this goes on. On the other side, Hungary is getting absolutely smashed by Poland. What else is new? And Austria is in a war against Poland and Burgundy, and they're losing. I guess the HRE not existing really messes things up. So it's only been a few months and Germany already has 90% war score against France and their vassal swarm. The only thing they really need to take is these forts down here. Well, these two forts, and the fort in Anjou and the one in Toulon. So Germany just pieced out France. Let's see what they actually took. So they took Verdun from Provence and Reims from France, as well as these three provinces down here, which aren't even connected to their land. They also took Bas-Poitou for some reason. I don't know. This whole thing's getting weird. Hungary is still losing. Let's come back in 5 to 10 years and see how it's going. So it's been about 10 years, and honestly, not much has changed. The only thing that happened was a massive coalition formed against Germany, but it disbanded literally the next month. Now Germany are having some rebel problems. Let's see how they'll handle it. So it's been about another 10 years and Germany finally just declared war again on Venice in the German conquest of Trentino. Meanwhile, the only thing they did is threaten war to France for this province right here, which of course France gave up. That's pretty much all that's been happening. Looks like the Pope is having a good game. Nothing new for Hungary. That's a thick Georgia right there. Also, Germany just pieced out of that war. They took these two provinces from the Pope and this one, for some reason, from Venice. Hungary is having a good time. So we finally have another big war happening after the one between Germany and France, and this time it's against, you guessed it, Poland. Not only Poland, but Lithuania and the Great Horde too. Something to note is that Germany did diplo-vassalize the Livonian Order with these three provinces here, and other than that, nothing has changed since the war with Venice. So let's see how this one turns out. I think this is gonna be a tougher one, but they should still win. So they just pieced out, and the only thing they took was this province and this province. Honestly, I thought they would take a lot more, so this is pretty surprising. Let's see what else they get up to. So they just declared another war against Landshut, and they've already occupied their two provinces. They're also against Austria, Albania, Scilly, Utrecht, and Siena. Honestly, they beat Poland, Lithuania, and the Great Horde in about 3 months. I don't see them losing this war either. So it's only been a couple of months and they already have 99% war score. So they separate pieced Utrecht for these two provinces right here. They just white pieced Austria, I think. The Timurids are having a good game. So Germany just pieced out Landshut and they didn't take anything. So after some time we finally have another war, and it's against Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and the Pope. What do you guys think? Will this be a hard one? Or I don't think so. Germany has just piled 126,000 troops on Kolding. So Germany just pieced out, and it looks like the only thing they took is the province of Osel from Denmark. I guess they're too scared of aggressive expansion again. I mean, there's a lot of countries that want to get into a coalition against them. Let's see what changes when we come back. So it's been almost 30 years and we have had some developments. Bohemia is now a 2-province minor. Hungary managed to ally Germany and get almost all their cores back from Poland. Bosnia formed Croatia. Germany took some more provinces from France, and a couple of more provinces from Lithuania and Poland, and some more provinces from Austria and Venice. Looks like Germany are doing pretty good. I'm more interested in seeing what Hungary manages to do now that they're allied with Germany. Will we see a big war between Germany and Russia? So it's been about 15 years since we last checked in, and Germany have finally managed to connect their lands. So now we have 2 Frances. Denmark has also integrated Sweden. The Timurids are doing pretty good, and so is Lanshan, and somebody formed Manchu. Let's see if they'll form Qing. Hungary is also back to their old ways. And Austria is shrinking even more. The Pope is still having a pretty good game. So, it's been quite some time since we last checked in, and honestly not a whole lot has been going on. Germany has taken some provinces from Austria here and there, and some provinces in Italy. Denmark is blobbing really hard, and we have some big nations forming in India. Manchu is pretty close to forming Qing. They still need this province though, and everything is going as usual in the New World. One thing that did just happen though is that Germany is in a huge coalition war. As we can see, they're at war with a bunch of nations here, almost all of Europe. So let's see how this war goes for them. Another thing to note is that we are in the age of absolutism, and the Empress is the permanent ruler of the Holy Roman Empire, with Catholic as the official faith. Here's the HRE map, and both Poland and Denmark were obviously emperors at one point. So let's see how this war goes. So the Ottomans intervened in the war against Germany on Germany's side, and so far it looks like they're winning, only by a little bit though. So let's see how it goes. So the war just ended and it was a white peace. Amazing. So to answer the question, what would happen if Germany did exist in 1444? The answer is, of course, Germany would be the dominant power in Europe, at least until 1630. They did declare a lot of wars and were very aggressive, but as you can see, they didn't take too much land. Personally, I was expecting that they would be way bigger by now. Either way, Germany are the #1 great power in the world with almost 3K development, and I think by the time the game ends, they will be even bigger and possibly conquer most, if not all, of Europe, with the help of absolutism and admin efficiency. So for those of you who got this far, yes, this is my real voice, and going forward I will try to do most videos myself, but some videos will still be done by the narrator or even TTS, so let me know if you guys like it. If you guys enjoy this video, I'll try to do a what if Italy existed in 1444, or what if the HRE didn't exist in 1444 next time. As always, if you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Only 10% of you are subscribed, so it will really mean a lot. And join the Discord, the link is in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with another EU4 video.